In 2013, we had the first edition of Jamshedpur Carnival. We are celebrating the second edition of Jamshedpur Carnival, which is opening today. What would you like to comment on this carnival?
I think it's a great initiative of doing a carnival because it goes the whole colorfulness with the winter and this festivity is something which is very needed in this hour of the day or of the time that we are passing through, to get people out of the clogged up thoughts that we see in the papers every day. You really need to put them aside and just come out and be yourself, have fun. That is very important, and I think it's a great initiative.
Ma'am, you have been in this city before, and this city is all geared up to celebrate the second edition of Jamshedpur Carnival. What would you like to tell to the audience about the city?
I just want to say that each and every people in the city should really take advantage of this whole festivity. Whether it's in the form of food, in the form of dance, music, any kind of thing, they should all participate and really make it into such an event where everybody would want to be there every year. And it's very important to keep that message going. And everybody should feel a part of this whole carnival, which will represent the city someday.
What message would you like to give to the valuable youth audience who would aspire to be like you?
Like me, okay? I always say be patient and always do your best and leave the rest. That is always my very strong line. I always say that never do something expecting that you will get your results like that. You give your sincere best and leave the rest. It happens.
Ma'am, you're one of India's leading choreographers and dancers. For youth who want to pursue this profession, what would you like to tell them? How would you like to guide them?
I would like to guide them in the first place by saying only come into the profession if you have the talent, A. B, if you're willing to really work hard. There is no shortcut. I mean, whether it's physical fitness to keeping in shape to learning, and it's like an athlete, because the athlete has to keep himself or herself all the time ready to go to run. Dance is also something like that. So that is a very important factor. Nothing comes easy. So they have to know that there is a lot of hard work and effort which goes into this.
Ma'am, how important do you think events like this, Jamshedpur Carnival, is for the city and for the youth today?
It's very important because it's very important for our generation to set examples to the young generation who will learn from us. So it's a big responsibility on a particular generation who are organizing it, so that they can pass on the baton to the younger people, and they should feel interested to carry this on and make the carnival so interesting that they would next bring in their friends, and they would want their friends to participate more into the carnival. And I think it's going to be a very healthy turnaround for the youth. If it can happen, if it's really tailored that way, I think it's a great thing.
Ma'am, one last question.
Ma'am, we've talked about the technical aspect of dance. We've talked about patience, the amount of hard work it requires. But I mean, I'm not a dancer, but I used to dance. I've learned a little bit of classical dancing. So I wanted to ask you about the philosophical aspect of dance. How liberating it is as a person to be a dancer. All the emotions that are there inside, it's a platform to express that. What are your views?
For me, when I danced, I mean, I do dance now, but very seldom. But dancing with passion is closest to being with God. That is how I look at it. And unless you feel that you really go into this phase where you are in a different spirit, your spirit is in tune with God, that is the best feeling that you can ever have. And I think that is, it's like a high. That's what I feel. It's a big high. You don't need any kind of artificial, any kind of boost to give you that high. And that is very important for dance. And for me, it's being closest to God. And where you do not, nothing comes near. You forget everything when you're dancing at that level.
Ma'am, with 2014 drawing to a close and 2015 dawning upon us, what is it that you would want to tell to the employees of Tata Steel and the citizens of Jamshedpur in general? If you want to wish them and tell something.
I think yes, of course, Tata Steel has been like a strong steel backbone of our country for so many years, and I think 2015 should be very, very, very good and fruitful for all of us. And I think for all the employees, I think I should just say that you're all very lucky to be a family of Tata Steel, and I really wish I could come more often and be a part of Tata Steel family and entertain you all over the years, maybe again in 2015 if you like the show today. And yes, and someday I would want Tata Steel to support our cause also of promoting aesthetic arts.
But if you want to wish Happy New Year to
A very, very
citizens of
happy
Jamshedpur.
New Year of 2015, and I hope you all have a great, great, great time. And I think we have had a lot of depression in 2014, which should be bygone, and 2015 should be great.
Thank you, ma'am.